Hello.
How are you? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Okay, good.
Long time no see,
And
yeah? How are you?
yeah,
How's everything going?
it's going. It's you know, I'm one of those people that like I don't know. I don't know how to say. Sometimes I get comfortable
Yeah.
and then I like that. And then when it changes, I'm like, no. Like this. I think everyone's like that. So it's kind of one of those situations, but it's okay. It's
Yeah. Everything's okay, fine.
Wait, hold on. What? I lost the sound.
Can you hear me?
No.
Really?
Hold on. Let me see if it's mine.
Take your time. That's fine.
All I did was put my headphone on that side.
Maybe that is because we're Bluetooth.
Okay. I'll disconnect this. Hold on. I'm going to turn them off and on.
Yeah. Mark this. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can see. It takes one second.
How about now?
No, I don't know. Okay. Let me, sorry.
Yeah, sure.
I dropped one of them and these are really cheap ones. And so I was putting something back that fell out. And once I put it in my ear,
Yeah.
sound, I don't know why, because it was turned on no matter what. So okay. I can hear you through my computer, but
How about now? Did you turn it off?
okay, let's see. Okay, say something.
Can you hear me?
Okay, no, I don't know why. Okay, sorry for that.
It's fine. Maybe it's better not
Okay.
using that one. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you through my.
Okay, fine.
But sorry if you're gonna hear the fan.
It's okay. I can. But
And
what good is like the picture quality is much better than before.
Oh yeah, well
Yeah,
that's good to hear.
Last time it was really terrible. It was so like a blur, so I couldn't see your face really well. Yeah, maybe the connection wasn't so well, but today it's amazing. I can even see what is your room is like.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good because I know in my old, like here the internet's supposed to be good, but it's hard because a lot of my students have very bad internet. So
Oh, really?
yeah, so when problems happen, I know it's supposed to be good here, but I don't use a camera except for my classes.
Okay.
So even I have private students, but their internet's not good either. So anyway, that's
How about
good
my
to
room?
know.
Can you see it well?
Yeah, I can see. I could see last time too. I could see
Oh, really?
last time. Yeah.
I see.
Usually I can see okay. But it's well, no, I shouldn't say that. Anyways, doesn't matter. What about you?
About me. To be honest, like I didn't feel well recently. I've been like sick.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was kind of. Do you say like migraine? I have a migraine.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
and that's a serious one. That's the doctor told me. I didn't have that before.
Keep talking.
Are you gonna turn it off? Okay. So
So
like, yeah. So I've been feeling like dizzy and I have a chronic headache recently. And even when I'm working at workplace, like, literally I feel dizzy, like my eyes are moving like clockwise, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, so I took a days off and I went to see a doctor, and I went through MRI. Do you say MRI
Yeah.
in English?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, like a real like a checkup. Yeah, and the doctor said nothing serious happened in my brain, but there were some signs of like a vessels got blocked maybe in the past.
Oh.
In the past, so it's not like head stroke, but as soon as I get a symptoms, he told me to like take some medicines to let it calm down. So you know what
Okay.
I mean? Yeah. So, but except that, I'm doing really okay, and I
Okay.
got used to my jobs, and now I make good coffees and with good latte art. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I sometimes stressed out with my work, but mostly like 99% of my work is so nice, and I love my colleagues and I love what I do. So it's perfect.
And remind me, what do you do again?
So,
Okay, that's why. Okay.
yeah, I'm working for a company from America. And have you ever heard of causative verb?
A causative verb?
Causative verb. Yeah, it's a name of grammar, English grammar.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Causative
mean,
verb. What do you imagine when you hear that? Causative
uh,
verb. I I know you're a native speaker, so maybe you haven't heard of this.
I've
You
heard
know,
of it, but like all
yeah,
these like terms, I mean, we just, we just speak. We don't even,
yeah.
worry too much.
Me neither.
Um,
Me neither. Before I like decided to choose this topic.
yeah.
Hell
So,
no.
I mean, a causative verb, I mean, I'm gonna think of something of like, uh, something related to cause. So,
So this specific grammar is used when you ask someone to do something for you.
okay, that makes
You,
sense.
you know, like for example, I make him do that for me,
Okay,
and I will have my staff take care of that, and I let
okay,
someone to do that. This kind of stuff.
okay,
Yeah, and when I was thinking about some topics, and I thought it'd be a really good topic to talk about. So I felt like how native speakers use them properly, and I wanted to know the differences in nuance.
okay. So, like you're saying, like I made her wait. It's not like you physically. I mean, she could have walked away.
Yeah, yeah,
It
yeah, I know.
was just a
Yeah,
circumstance. Okay, she was there,
yeah.
and unfortunately, I took too long, so I made her wait a long time.
Do you think you can use it for like someone like a superior, like for example, like your boss, right?
Uh,
Your
yeah,
teacher.
like you could say, yeah, like I made him change his mind, or I made him realize that I'm a good worker.
Hmm.
You
I
know
see. I
that.
see. But when you explain it, that situation to a third person, like third people, um, for example, like when you talk with your colleagues,
Hmm.
okay, I will make my boss do that. Like, that's not right, right? Is that okay?
Think it's like for example, like if somebody said, because you're not like I said, you're not saying it in a forceful way. For example, if somebody said,
Mm,
oh, the boss, our boss doesn't think, you can get a promotion. He thinks, or she thinks that you're this and this, and then I'll make him realize that I'm a good
mm,
worker. That's not a bad statement to say.
yeah. So
Just
do you think you need to say to, like before a verb? Like, for example, I make his, what did you say?
to make.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Make, I will make him to do that or I will make him do that? Which one
So
do you
that
think?
would be, I will make him do that.
I'll
Yeah.
make him do
Not,
that, not
it's,
to.
we don't always put the to. Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of times, yeah, but well, for example, like, those prepositions at and to have to
Yeah.
do with direction
Mm,
and
direction, yeah.
and movement. Actually, it's better. Have to do with actual movement. There's no movement, in that. You're just explaining something.
Yeah.
So it wouldn't be proper to put to. But
Put
like
to,
if we're
okay.
driving, if we're running, I'm gonna run to the gym,
Mm,
or like I'm gonna go to this. There's movement, so
I
that's
see.
why you use to. I
A
went
little bit
to visit. I went to
confusing.
visit the doctor. Yeah.
Yeah.
But if
Okay.
it's past tense, then there's no to.
I visited. No, to. I visited.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if it's past tense, then you don't put to. But then if you're talking about, like, I just realized I went to visit the doctor. But
One,
that
two, yeah.
part, to visit, that little part is not past. You
Mm,
already put it in went. So you
yeah.
can't put the to with the verb that's already been, in Spanish we say conjugated. That's already been changed to the past tense.
Mm,
It needs to stay in the present tense verb
okay.
form to have to.
I see. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know how you can explain that to people. The best way is, like, to have little images, visuals.
Yeah. I will look at this video later and we'll understand it more clearly. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I also like there have and get. When I was looking at like English grammar book, I wondered what are the differences between have and get. Like I will have, for example, if you were a doctor, you say, okay, maybe to the patient, okay, I will have nurses to explain you how to drink these medicines or things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe use have, right?
Uh-huh.
How about get? If you say get, are there any differences?
Yeah, like
I will get nurses to explain you how to take these medicines or things like that.
no, get is kind of like when you acquire, something. Like, I hope I don't get COVID.
Yeah.
I want to get a new car. That means, like, I want to acquire something.
Mm.
It's not like,
it's difficult.
yeah, I'm trying
Yeah.
to think, like,
Sorry, I should have told you first, like before we had a lesson.
no, it's okay. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just,
I saw some sentences which explain about this grammar.
okay.
Like, like I got my friend call the company instead of me. Things like that. So you get the situation by asking someone to do that for you, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, you can say I got my friend, and that's okay. But it's kind of more proper to say I had my friend.
I had my friend call the company instead of
Yeah.
me. Oh, really?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I'm just saying, I mean, it's more proper. Like, that's the proper grammar, is to say I had my friend.
Okay.
But I
Yeah.
got my friend is not wrong. It's kind of like like I had them do it, meaning it's like, okay, you talk to them, they agreed to doing it and whatever. When if you say, like, I got my friend to do it, it's kind of like, maybe you forced them, they didn't really want to do it, maybe you just like made them or whatever.
So you persuade them to do it. anyway.
Yeah. But it's
I get
also,
it.
like I said, it's more proper just to say I had them do it, even if you did that.
Okay. It was a good explanation.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Okay, good.
It's perfect. Yeah. That kind of thing. I wondered if that sounds arrogant or not. Like, for example, the situation is, it happened like 2 minutes ago, maybe.
Uh-huh.
I purchased a thing from the United States, but I got wrong one. So I texted them like to send me a right ones,
Okay.
but they were so terrible at handling like a customer. They
Yeah.
did not reply to me, even though I sent like 4 messages, and even though I called them, they didn't call me back. So I asked my friend to call them instead of me. So, and when I explained it to someone else, I didn't know what to say. Like, should I say like, I had my American friend call the company instead of me, or I got my American friend to call the company instead of me? And I thought like a got or have, like which one is more arrogant? That's what I thought.
I got would sound more arrogant. I got my friend to do
Okay.
it. I got my friend to do it.
Yeah.
Like I'm too lazy to do it, or like whatever. I used them. That's gonna sound more arrogant.
Okay, yeah. So he's my best friend, so he was so happy to help me.
Okay.
So I didn't want people to give an impression like I, like made him to do the like with force or something.
Yeah.